and welcome back to Bookish Theories. In today's video, we'd like to talk about Blackpink's Shutdown, focusing on a little breakdown and analysis of the concept and the references that they included in the MV. Shutdown is a song that marks Blackpink's return to your area as they shut down those haters that doubt their power, talent and success. The hip-hop style of the track is mixed with a classical sample of La Campanella by Italian composer Niccolò Paganini, and in the lyrics, the girls call out those who wish for their downfall as they hint that they'll break yet another record to shut people up. In the song, Blackpink make a point at reminding us that when they pull up it's a shutdown because they claim the area as their own and nobody can do anything about that. As Jennie tells us at the beginning, for instance, this is not a comeback because they never left, in the sense that after many years of constant success, they're still on top and they're the intent to stay. To them, the so-called area of the music industry is not a game for the simple fact that they never lost, so as people try to catch up with them, the girls prove once again that it will be next to impossible to match their power. Now this time around, the message of the song is actually expressed with a very interesting video, because even if on surface level it has everything that we know and love about Blackpink, it also adds an interesting twist on the black and pink concept. As we see in a second, the success that Blackpink is rightfully bragging about is also celebrated with a lot of references to their past videos and songs. Each of these eras contributed to their success, so as they shut down the area and claim it for themselves, we see them commemorating the most important moments of their career. At the beginning, for instance, the video opens with a shot of Lisa in a location that is very reminiscent of her scene back in Playing with Fire. When we are introduced to the members in the car, on the other hand, the pink sunset with the palm trees recalls Boombayah. The girls themselves in the car is a callback to Whistle, while the mask that they are wearing has pink fangs referencing Pink Venom. Next up we get to Jennie, who is portrayed on a glittery tank with pink bags hanging from the barrel. This is an obvious callback to the iconic scene from Doo 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 Doo, and as we see in a second, that video is possibly the most referenced out of them all. Later on, for instance, we see Rosé swinging from the chandelier like she did back in that video. We see the reappearance of Jesus' mural during her scene with the camera, and if in Doo 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 she was holding a black umbrella under a rain of fire and water, now she's holding a pink umbrella while it's fittingly raining money. And speaking of money, Doo 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 is also referenced with Lisa, both in the scene with the sword and in the scene with the truck. In both cases, the sword and the pink money first appeared back in that video, but when it comes to the truck itself, the bags and even the speakers, those elements are a reference to Boombayah. Next up we get to Rosé, and in Shutdown we see that she's sitting on the world like she did back in Whistle. The only difference is that if in the past the planet was normal, now it's black and pink, almost as a way of saying that they turned the entire world into their area. In the next scene instead, we see her driving a car like she did back in Kill This Love, but once again there is a big difference in the setting. Back then it was her ego driving the car. It was catching up to her, trying to kill the innocent version of herself, but now it's Rosé herself the one driving, also inviting her haters to catch them if they can. When we go back to Jennie instead, we see that she's lighting a match, which is actually a reference to her scene from Playing with Fire. The heart on the table, however, first appeared in Kill This Love, while the wings might actually be a reference both to How You Like That and Solo. In the scene where we are blessed with 3 Jesus in one shot, moreover, we also start to see more and more references all around. We see signs referencing Rosé's Gone, Pink Venom, Sour Candy with Lady Gaga, all of which actually prepare us for the next section of the video, where we see that Blackpink are indeed in your area. Now this is a very cool part, I think, because the more you look around, the more you see references to their career. Right in the front, for instance, we see signs celebrating Boombayah, Whistle, Crazy Over You and Pink Venom. We see La Lisa on the left and Gone on the right to honor Lisa and Rosé's solos, while Jennie's solo is referenced in the back together with a nod to Lisa's Money and Rosé's On the Ground. Other signs celebrate Lovesick Girls, As If It's Your Last, How You Like That and Pretty Savage. A little bit more hidden, you might also spot a reference to Kiss and Make Up with Dua Lipa and a Neon Ice Cream referencing their collaboration with Selena Gomez. If you look closely, blinks are there too, and on the right you can also read a sweet message promising that they will love you forever. By the end of the video, we see that after claiming it as their own, Blackpink shut down the area and the girls themselves move up together towards a new stage of their life. As a new door opens for them, Blackpink glance at the audience one last time and then move on towards a new area yet to be discovered. The end of the video very much looks like the end of a chapter overlapping with the beginning of yet another one, but to know where this new stage will lead us, we'll have to wait and see. In the meantime, however, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please think about liking and subscribing. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.